Holy shit. Kuroko no Basket Season 2 finale. No, this wasn't Season 2. This was Season 3, if I believe. But it was called Kuroko no Basket 2. Either fucking way, great episode, man. Just everything I love about Kuroko no Basket was in this episode, minus the humor. But that is expected because it was the final moments of Yosen versus Seirin. In the middle of the episode, I believe, there was 1 minute left in the game. So I'm going to give you the episode rundown. Of course, you've seen it already because this is a review, and you wouldn't be watching a review of something you haven't watched. Unless you're stupid. The episode was great. We get the beginning with Murasaki Bara coming off the bench and persuaded by Kagami's brother that he shouldn't quit. And he basically whops him in the face. And, Murasaki Bara gets up, ties his hair, and gets back in the game. And he says that one thing he hates more than basketball is losing. And so he plays pretty much his heart out. So much so that he enters the zone towards the last minute or two of the episode. Or last couple minutes of the episode. And it said that only people that love basketball can enter the zone. So therefore, this game has pushed Murasaki Bara to love basketball. We see that towards the end of the episode, which I'm going to get to later. But in the middle of the episode, where it's coming down to the last couple of minutes of, the last minute of Yosen versus Seirin, Kiyoshi comes back. We find out that during this time he's been out, they've been trying to rebuild his strength and help him regain his strength. And he comes off the bench and he goes back in the game and he makes a huge difference. They wouldn't have won this game without Kiyoshi. And they said that before Kiyoshi came in, how are we going to do this? Kagami is running out of steam because the zone takes extreme amount of stamina from somebody. And so Kiyoshi comes in, he helps Kagami, and Kagami's kind of wearing out the zone, you see, and one point in the game where Murasaki Bara goes up for the ball with the ball for a dunk, and he's getting pushed down by Murasaki Bara that's in the zone, and you see the sparks in his eyes, and then you see the sparks withering from Kagami's eyes, and Kiyoshi just comes up behind him and smacks the ball. And from that point on, there's a counterattack by Seirin, and then there's a counterattack by Yosen. And I believe during this counterattack by Yosen, Hyuga smacks he blocks Murasaki Bara's shot. No, it wasn't Murasaki Bara's shot. It was the Mirage shot. And the dude goes up. This is right when Kiyoshi comes back. Kagami's brother goes up first time, and then second time he was too low to get the ball off from the first time. Hyuga just comes and smacks his shit, it was so nice. And then towards the end of the game, where we see Murasaki Bara, this is the last 4 seconds of the game. Seirin is up by 1, 72-73. Murasaki Bara goes up for a dunk, and his legs won't let him because he's been on, using his legs all game. He's been fucking jumping the whole entire game to block Kiyoshi, to score points, all this other stuff. So his legs are pretty much giving out. And he says, if I can't dunk it, I'll just lay it up or toss it up. And so he goes up for the toss-up, and Kuroko just comes and smacks the shit. Yes, Kuroko. I didn't make any mistake. Kuroko smacks the ball and blocks it. So that was just crazy. And then at the end of the episode, you see that it's really got to Murasaki Bara. He says, I lost. I quit basketball. I'm done with basketball. And when he goes up to the sideline, he's crying. And even his teammates say, that's not the point. He wouldn't be crying if he didn't love basketball. He wouldn't be able to enter the zone if he didn't love basketball. And then you see the little relationship between the whole generation of miracles that are watching the game. You see Akashi watching from up there. You see Midorima watching from the seats. You see Almine leaving. And then you see Seirin and Kisei's team walk past each other. And I love their relationship. I love Kisei and Seirin's relationship because he's always rooting for Seirin, but he also wants to play as good as he can with them. And so, Kuroko says, I'll see you in the, the semifinals or the finals? And he walks off. And then towards the end of the episode, at the very end of the episode, you see them walking away, and Kuroko gives him the brother's ring, and Kagami runs off to find somebody. Find his brother. And so that's the end of the episode. One thing I was confused about, though, is who was that guy with the braids that we seen at the very end of the episode walking off in some kind of blue jersey? I don't know who that was, but hopefully we get to see very soon. This season was just amazing. The Zone made it unbelievably good. I love everything about Kuroko no Basket. I told you before, it's been pushed into my top 10 favorite animes of all time. Not best written, but favorite because I couldn't wait till these episodes came out, and I'm gonna have to find something else to watch every Saturday, or I'm just gonna rewatch the first season of Kuroko no Basket because that's how good it is. Hopefully, the OVA comes out before the next season, and hopefully the season doesn't wait too long. Like, I'm praying we get it in the summer, or something like that, the summer of 2014. That's when I'm praying we can get to the next Kuroko no Basket season. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. It's been a great ride with this season of Kuroko no Basket, and I will see you guys later.